Well, hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there this afternoon? Hey, it is Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of the Tennis Mindset Project. A little tough love from time to time because that's what it requires to get some mental toughness in this game. And yeah, today I got a quick little message for you. Today is a pre-record. Sometimes I go live with this, but I've got things to do here today. Just cannot make it live at 2:30. So I still want to get something out there to you today. And look, before we get into it, every morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, that is normally live. Once in a great while, it's a pre-record. But what we work on is what's the right shot? Question mark. And I take a video, take 1 point from that video, and run the point or get the video started, then pause it right before one of the players is about to play their shot. And I ask you, the viewer, what do you think's the right shot? And what's the right shot is really based on two answers. Number one, well, where do you want the ball to land over there? And then number two, where do you want to move to next on the court to enhance the quality of that shot? Those two dynamics really go together with shot choice. Number one, where do you want it to land over there, and where do you want to move to next? A lot of that is dependent on the geometry of where you are in the court at the time you're about to play a shot, where your opponent is on the court. And yeah, those two things right there, shot choice and next best court position, determine how to play the game of tennis. It's not just about getting out there in the ball machine or having someone feed you a never-ending basket of balls. Pardon me. In terms of trying to get better at stroke tech, yeah, you want to get, if you've got a major hole in one of your strokes, certainly want to clean that up. But in the end, learning how to play this game is much more about shot choice and next best court position. So, guys, let's talk about today's topic, which is we tend to underestimate how long it will take to get to that new level that you want to get to. And we tend to overestimate, right? Think we're going to get there a whole lot quicker. That's going to be much more of a quick fix. And I think in this day and age, in this society that we're in now, we have so much instant gratification, obviously with information, that I think it works its way into our mind in terms of when we're trying to learn a new skill, especially a physical skill like tennis, where we have to move, we have to track a moving ball. There's a lot going on, and it gets to be complicated. And typically what I would say is we underestimate how long it's going to take for us to get better. And look, the fastest way to do this is to first of all have a reality check with where your current skill level is, right? Doesn't matter where it is. It's all relative, right? I mean, everyone's at their own unique skill level. And if you are serious about you want to become a better player, well, then you've got to have a real clear vision of where you want it to go. It could be something as simple as, well, those guys next to me, I play this one guy every Thursday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Those guys over there, that doubles group over there is playing every Thursday afternoon at 2 like I am. They're better. I want to get into that group right there. I want to play at that skill level. So there's a gap between where you are right now and where you want to go to next. And so the real key here is, well, how do you bridge that gap? And I think it is true this day and age that we tend to underestimate how long it's going to take and maybe how difficult it's going to be. All those things are fine as long as you embrace these few things. Number one, if you're going to make that change in your game, you will shorten it by getting with a coach who has actually been where you want to go or is currently at where you want to go. And they know how to be able to articulate where you are right now and how to get to. They know how to bridge that gap for you, right? So the resource of whoever you're going to get is really crucial. Just don't go up and ask anybody, hey, no. Go find someone who's actually done it, been there, or is doing it right now, and you'll get there a whole lot quicker. The other thing is you have to trust in delayed gratification. Yeah, instant gratification is kind of the norm in today's society with information, but if you really trust in delayed gratification, which means that not only do you have the right resource, that person, that coach, that instructor that's going to help you get there, but that you're really into the daily work, right? You're a little obsessed with it, a little goofy, a little crazy. That's okay. The player who has got the reality of where they are now and they got the vision of where they want to go to, they might have the right resource, but you know what? If you're not putting in the daily work, it's not going to happen. So get yourself the right resource, make sure you're putting in the daily work, and then just trust in delayed gratification that you'll eventually get there. The big mistake I used to make, I had everything going for me, right? I knew right where I was. I knew where I wanted to go. I had the right resource, but I kept measuring every day. Hey, am I getting a little bit closer? Getting a little bit closer. And that obsession with the daily measuring, man, it just really, at least it screwed me up, because I used to think, well, if I'm putting in the work and I got the right guy who's helping me, shouldn't I be getting a little bit better every day? It just, the learning curve is not that tangible to where, let's say, you're getting 1% better a day. Well, in X amount of time, you should be there, right? No, I mean, there's some days where you're 5% better, right? Then the next day, it's just not that. I mean, maybe it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Maybe one day it's 2 steps back, 1 step forward, who knows? But if you keep doing the work, eventually you keep raising the level, the average of that 1 step up, 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, whatever it is. But on the average, you start inching your way up to that brand new level. So delayed gratification, if you believe in it and you trust it and you're doing the work and you got the right resource, I guarantee it, it's inevitable. You will not be able to stop that downhill freight train from getting to where you want to go with your game. So guys, look, hope this has been helpful today. If you are looking for someone or you want to get some help, we can do that. We can do it one of 2 ways. I can get you out in the court here with me. I'm in the Southern California desert, Rancho Mirage. I do have students that travel out here. We spend about 2 or 3 days together, a couple hours each session. And it's mostly about what I just talked about with what's the right shot. We talk about your shot choice, your instinctive shot choices, and your instinctive core positioning. And what we find is most of the time, if we clean those up, all the other swing tech pretty much takes care of itself. The other way is we can do video conferencing, which is a great way. I record our conversation. I record whatever videos that we're showing or that we're working on. I record it and then upload it to you, so you've got that as a resource you can always review. Lots of different ways that we can work together. The best way to start the conversation is shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com, and we'll set up a free 15-minute video conference call. You can describe to me exactly where your game's at right now, where you want to take it to, and I'll make an offer to you. I'll say, look, here's how I think we can bridge the gap between those 2 levels, and you can decide if you think that's a good fit for you or not. Brent@webtennis.com. Guys, that's it for me today. Hope this has been helpful. As always now, got to get out there. We got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, for sure. See you again next time.